What is going on? What's going on, y'all? Let me see if I can fix this real quick before I get started. Because you know what? I want to fix this.
All right, well, it was worth a try.
Uh,
But I have my, I have,
getting ready
have one of my
to
cameras
go
with me.
live.
So yeah,
Um,
so I was gonna see if I can get this bad boy going. That way, all you would have to do is just log on to Facebook, and I could just go ahead and set your stream direct. But
it's public. Everything is on. Everything is on and up.
it was definitely worth a try.
Let's tap in. Let's tap in. We about to get it started in here. I'm on the countdown, y'all. I'm trying to get all my everything situated.
All right, got 3 minutes.
3 minutes. What's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl Nancy Farm Fancy, Farmer Nancy, and we in this thing, y'all. So I am gonna be in here this morning. I am trying to let me make sure everything is situated. Y'all can hear me over there. I can be heard over here. Um, Let me make sure I'm being seen everywhere. I'm still alive. Yes, we still alive. We still alive. Tap in, tap in. Okay, I'm gonna be live on both screens. So y'all, we lit. I'm live over here. I'm live over here. I'm live on the air almost in a minute, 2 minutes, and let's talk about it. We're gonna talk about some things that's been going on out here in the community. Um, and we most definitely gonna talk about what's going
2
on with the food.
minutes.
We are always gonna definitely we most definitely are gonna be talking about what's going on with the food. Okay. I wanna keep this right here because I'm gonna need to use I'm gonna find out. We gonna know. We gonna know how everything is working. We gonna know. We gonna know. Oh, let's get a good stretch in before we get started, y'all. Good deep stretch. Good deep stretch. Good deep
1 minute.
stretch. We got 1 minute. I'm hoping that y'all can hear me. Hey, 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 make sure y'all share this video. Share this video, share this video. Ooh, I didn't get the chance to tag. So tap in, share and tag. I'm gonna go back after it's over and tag. Y'all know I will. Y'all know I'm tagging. Tagging.
Stand by.
Ooh, I'm on standby. I'm scared.
I gotta get that fixed for you. So. Five, four, three, 2.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm your host, Farmer Nancy. You're here with me this morning on the Iron Sharpens Iron Show. I'm here sitting in for your regular host, Latrice Cook, and we are here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm so happy to be here once again. I'm going to be here with you guys for a little bit through April. So I'm super excited about that. Nothing's changed. We're still here. And I want you guys to give me a call. We're in the studio. The number is 512-836-2887. And we definitely want to talk about the food again today. Yes, we always want to keep our minds and our hearts focused on the food and what's going on. But before we get into that, I most definitely want to talk to you guys about the conflict that continues to rage on between Ukraine and Russia. As Joe Biden has discussed sending U.S. forces to help train the Ukrainian forces for their own defense, and what that has caused for us here. We are currently seeing how that is affecting our food here in the United States. We're seeing how it is affecting our food supplies, our access to food, and how that is also affecting our agriculture. It's a big deal. There's so many things that's going on around the world in this last week since I left you guys, and we can get distracted by so many of those things, including things that go on in the entertainment world. I know everybody saw Will Smith slap Chris Rock out of this world, but what a distraction. What a distraction, because Joe Biden, our president, has also let us know that there is a food shortage that is really, really real. He did speak at the NATO summit where he did talk about that and talk about how our food prices are increasing and how all of us should be well aware of what is going on with our food. So we definitely want to bring some of that information to light here today while I am with you guys. It's going to be real. President Biden on war-related food shortages. President Joe Biden said that the world will experience food shortages as a result of Russia's invasion on Ukraine. And we have been seeing that with reports of the avian flu outbreak in our poultry industry, where over the last since so we definitely want to bring this into perspective, because Farmer Nancy talks about these things on a regular basis. If you follow me, which I hope that you are following me, if you're not, you can find me on social media, on Instagram, Nancy Farm Fancy. I'm also on Facebook, Diamond Cobb Garden Farm, and I'm also on YouTube. Please subscribe so that you can stay up to date on all this information, because I want to take you guys to class. I want to help teach you that we need to be in a survival state. We want to survive and thrive out here inside of our communities. So we want to start talking about these things. We need to be ready when stuff like this happens, when we can hear our leadership telling us to prepare for shortages in our food. That's a big deal, you guys. And we don't want to get distracted. We don't want to be bogged down by these weapons of mass distraction that come from everywhere, whether it's through entertainment or whether it's through our own personal things. We still want to stay abreast of everything that's happening around us so that we can be ready. We can be ready, because what? The revolution will not be funded. So you will have to be able to find a way and make a way out of no way. And so with that, I want to talk about the prices of food, how they're literally going up before our eyes. The price of chicken breast this week has averaged $3.63 per pound across U.S. supermarkets, and that's up from last week from $3.01. And this time last year, the price of chicken breast was $2.42. So we are seeing that they are once again digging into our pockets. We literally are still going through the intel of a pandemic. We've gone through this global pandemic. Now we're seeing how it is affecting our food shortages. And this matters to us here in Austin, Texas. Why? Because the city of Austin Y'all know Farmer Nancy, I always come bringing those receipts. The City of Austin, Austin's Travis County Food Policy Board gave us a recommendation on the 5th of April 2021 for funding for food inequity. The City of Austin did let us know that Austin, Travis County, and the 5 county metropolitan statistical areas lack a comprehensive, cohesive, equitable food system plan. How we gonna deal with that? And the president just told us we having a food shortage. Come on, y'all. We can't be behind. We cannot be out here being behind. Do not get caught slipping. What are our solutions? We have to have a solution to this problem. And the solution that I have for you, coming from Farmer Nancy, is you need to start growing your own food. And if you don't know how to start growing your own food, you need to start reaching out to the community, our local community producers, producers of food, producers of poultry, producers of dairy, beef, whatever. However, it is that you know you will need to sustain yourself during this food shortage that we are about to enter into, as we have been told. We've been told, you guys, please listen, listen, listen. We have been told that there is a food shortage and it is going to be really, really real. Call in. The number is 512-836-2887. Let's talk about it. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this particular topic. How are we going to continue to survive and thrive? We're going to do that by learning how to grow our own food. We're going to do that by lifting up our food producers in our local communities. We're going to do that by putting forward the effort to say, I want to grow my own food. If you're able to grow your own food, you can show someone else how to grow their own food. And then you will build a cooperative of families and food hubs where we're now sharing and caring within our communities so that we all have access to healthy, affordable, equitable food systems. It's about the small scale farm, the small scale farmer, producers, market growers. One of the things that they did during World War II, they had victory gardens. They put a call out to the people. How do you support the warriors? How do we support our troops during this fight that they may be having to face? We gonna grow food. We gonna grow food for ourselves, our families, so that we'll keep our minds strong, our hearts, our bodies, that physical, spiritual energy. We gotta keep it up, keep it high. We're going to do that by growing our own food. We're going to support the troops by growing food and making sure that we're not starving, so that they're not worried about whether or not we have the things that we need to sustain ourselves. This is how we are going to make it. This is how we're going to build within our communities. The ground level of every neighborhood, community, county, state is the soil, is the land that we are walking in. And we have to start turning to our land stewards so that we can be able to know how to produce from the soil. It goes all the way back to elementary school, you guys. When we took those beans and put them in the cups, we should have been paying attention. We needed to be paying attention. We do have a caller. Hello, caller. Good morning. You're talking with me, Farmer Nancy. What's going on? Thank you. Thank you. Right. Thank you. Right. Exactly. Thank you so much for that. That right. And everything you said is so true. Right, and it has started with the food. And thank you so much for calling in this morning. I really appreciate that. And you're so right, right? How were we able to survive that? How did we grow the food for it's in such an oppressive state as slavery when we want to talk about our ancestry and where we come from right here in the community of Austin, Texas, where my family are descendants of Austin slaves, right? So, what did that look like when I started to dive into that as a black farmer and I started to look into the history of black farmers? Who were those farmers after 1865 when they were freed and they were able to move on their own? What did that look like? So we know that here in Austin, here in Texas, that Juneteenth was real. So we most definitely had to wait nearly 2 years for that freedom to be able to grow agriculture the way that we needed to and be real farmers and not be a radio show on KAZI 88.7 FM.
Since I can't talk, because it's wrong for the producer to come in and start talking. Um, let, just an idea. Bring up the, if you don't mind, bring up the idea of, hey, if you're not good at farming, are you good at fishing?
Yep.
Are you good at hunting? Because
I
if
was
it gets
going
down to
there.
that,
I was going there
barter is
next.
going to be,
That's where I was
yeah.
going.
Because I can't farm to save my life, but I can hunt and fish.
I was about to go
Yeah.
down there. I was about to go to that road next. Do you know how to cut down trees? Yeah,
Yeah.
we about to build it up. We about to build it
Yeah.
up, you guys.
Build a sustainable trade.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, yep,
Because
yep.
not enough people do it.
Not enough people do it.
Yeah.
And we here because we want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. We about to build up that ag algorithm. Okay? The
Yeah.
algorithm. Not the algorithm. We trying to put growing food in the algorithm.
All
We
right,
about to get
1
it talked
minute.
about. 1 minute, y'all. And we back with it.
KZI. I have a comment. Okay, stand by real quick, okay? All right, please hold.
Good. Hey y'all, we back to go. I can't tell y'all. I don't even know if y'all can hear me.
Okay. Let me go back into the music. We're just gonna go right into it.
Welcome back to the Iron Sharpens Iron Radio Show with Farmer Nancy. I'm here in the studio, and we do have another caller. So let's talk to you this morning. Thank you. Mm. Thank you, and you too. Thank you for calling. Yes, that right there is everything, you guys, because that's what we want to do. We want to bring you the heat about agriculture. Why? Because it's about the algorithm. We about to eliminate this algorithm stuff because we want to bring people into the fold for food security, food access, and food justice, right? Because they will put profits over your life. This is a fact. This is true. You know it. And when we talk about that, let's jump back to the city of Austin because this is hyper local. How are we going to survive and thrive in our local communities with resolution number 20210304? This was a resolution that was passed on March the 4th of 2021. Resolution number 67. The city of Austin had apologized. They apologized for the oppression and slavery, the discrimination that they showed to Black people. And they said that Austin, Texas has depended on the agriculture of Black slaves and bonded servants, and in nearly 200 years of progress, Austin has yet to address or fully commit to allowing Black residents equal opportunities to enjoy this advancement. Well, the investment that we want right now is in food. We want advancement in our food system. We want to be a part of our local food system, local agriculture. Black farming matters here in Austin, Texas, and we are standing on that. We do have another caller. Hi, caller, you're on the air with Farmer Nancy. I'm doing good this morning. How are you? I have not. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. And thank you for calling. And that is exactly what I came here to do. And that is what I have been doing. My farm is a community farm. It is for the community to come and enjoy my farm business, just like any other business. See, we've never seen farms inside of our communities and looked at them as businesses, as a restaurant. We would walk into a restaurant and see it as a business. We would walk into a corner store and see it as a business. Well, for myself, I built a farm that I wanted the community to walk onto and have respect for my craft as a farmer, and bringing that to the urban community and bringing it to the urban space, because so many of us farmers live outside of the city in rural areas, so we're not inside of the city having access to where people can see me. I can look, children can see me when they walk past my farm. People can see me working in farming. So that was my goal at Diamond Cow Garden Farm. Please remember to follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Nancy Farm Fancy, Farmer Nancy. You can Google me. I'm on LinkedIn. We're everywhere, And so my goal has been to build a Eastern Crescent farm and food hub. I have been working so hard to build a farm and food hub where, no, I don't always fish, but there's someone out there who knows how to fish. I have uncles who know how to fish. We have people who know how to chop wood, and or maybe a lumberjack. We know people how to clean guns and hunt. And these are all things that we need to start building for ourselves to remain sustainable. We have another caller before we leave, before we end the show. Hello, caller. This is Farmer Nancy. How are you today? I'm doing great. Good morning. Hey, Ethan. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't bring up South by Southwest. I've been meaning to get back to that South by Southwest incident for a long time. My thing with South by Southwest and the community is, me, pay me. We our local food producers should most definitely be paid. Exactly. And that is what we want to do, Ethan. Thank you so much for calling us this morning as we get ready to wind down our show here on the Iron Sharpens Iron show. We want to most definitely just say that it's not a frivolous pay me. It is a pay me out of the respect and the dignity for my ancestors who, according to the city of Austin, their agricultural prowess, their hard work in agriculture helped to build this city. Why do we not see any other black farmers in Travis County, Austin, Texas city limits? We want to see urban farms that look like us, period. And we are coming. Our growers are coming. Our producers are coming. They hear the call to come. We about to show up and show out in the field, in containers, in buckets, on the side of the house, in the backyard, on the middle pathway, on the sidewalk before we get to the street where it's a little bit of grass. That's where we gonna grow. If we gotta grow, we gonna grow like we know, you guys. And we are here to stay. Black agriculture in Austin, Texas is on a rise. Our producers are ready. So that's everything. I'm so excited. I'm so excited and filled with energy this morning. After I leave here, I will be going back to my farm on Maynard and Rocky on Fridays, you guys. Fridays from 9 to 2, we have volunteer days. I'm no longer doing my volunteer days on Fridays from 9 to 2. Stay tuned. I will update you guys with a new time and date because I am now a part of the African American Leadership Institute cohort, their second cohort. So I do have classes for that. And we want to go through these programs and participate because we want to spread the word. We want to build connections. We want to have open and honest conversations with one another to see how we can change the foundation, which is the ground level. We want to put our black hands in this black rich soil and grow. And that's what I plan to do. So definitely keep in touch with me. Follow me across my social medias. If you want to contact the station, it's 512-836-2887 to find out more information about how you can donate, how you can help crowd fund my farm. I have more information on that. And also, if you need any support or any help with incarceration or transitioning, please remember to contact Melge at 512-473-2525. And I want you to remember, you guys, that your success is important to us. And grow hard. Grow hard. We want to survive to thrive. Thank you for listening this morning to Iron Sharpens Iron Show with Farmer Nancy. We did that.
I wanted to reach through the phone and slap him. South by Southwest doesn't do anything for black folks. So why is it one white person that got a call up got to mention South by Southwest?
I don't know. So he wanted me to get paid. He wanted me to remind the people.
I was sitting there just like dude, yeah, see what you're trying to do. Like, you're about to try to gentrify this damn show.
Negative.
We
like, out here. We outside. We putting these black hands in the black soil and we growing food. Food. Everybody can come eat, but they gonna know. Black person grew it. I'm tired of me and myself. Y'all, this is the first time I was able to stream it live on my YouTube channel. I'm super glad that I was able to get it up here on my YouTube. Because y'all know, do your thing, get involved with your local community farm. Yes, salute. Thank y'all. Man, the real work will never be promoted. Straight facts. Salute. I'm so glad that you guys were able to tune in because this is what, I do every day in real life. We at the station. I don't want to stop streaming, but we in here. Shout out. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, we at the radio station. I be cool, I be cool messing around with my friends on the YouTube channel. But when your girl get up off there, I gotta figure out how to make this content work on regular radio. We out here, we reaching the masses and getting it done. Every time I leave here, I'm always hungry. I be wanting to eat breakfast tacos.
Keep talking about food. What you expect?
I know, that's all I do is talk about food. Why wouldn't I be hungry? I'm just hungry out here talking about food. All right, y'all. Since y'all out here, y'all my YouTube subscribers, people, y'all know it been going down out here in these streets. I can't fool around on the YouTube streets. But, everything happens for a reason. And we outside. I gotta put my headphones back in their box. It's real out here. I got this box right here.
You see, this real in the field.
Yeah, it's real in the field. It's real out here. I bring this book with me when I come up in here. This my motivation right here. I'm going against the cold letters. I'm tired of myself. I'm I can imagine how my grandma used to be when she was younger up in here talking mess and
You know what?
going off on people.
I was sitting there thinking about, um, like one of my favorite artists is Common. And I like at the end where he puts Pops up on the microphone.
Yeah.
And where he said, and this is where I feel that you just fit right in there. He said, think agriculture. Why don't you buy some land, feed that community you love so much? And I'm like, there it is.
There it is, y'all.
Because even Pops was talking about that back in '99.
Even Pops talking about it. Just going on and feed the people. Why we don't want to feed the people? Because, see, y'all thought somebody was feeding y'all. Nah, y'all ain't getting fed. They mass producing that stuff. Y'all used to get fed. Back in the day when your granny was they bring the scraps in because they couldn't take because the overseer was watching all up in their face. You know what I'm saying? They bring them. Where we from Texas? We eat chitlins. What are y'all talking about? We was eating, surviving to thrive, thriving to survive. Oh my goodness. I gotta be up out of here, y'all. I'ma see y'all later on the flip side. Y'all know I can only go live because I don't got no much storage on my phone. So don't forget, pay me. Hashtag money sign Farmer Nancy.